Guyanese given a deadline to get ID cards or risk removal from the voters list. And in sport, Bangladesh's captain banned from all cricket until October next year. I'm Dawn Paris and this is Caribbean in 10 for Wednesday, October 30th, 2019. I'll be back with the details after the break.
You know, my first question for you, what motivated you to start your own music awards? What was your passion? What it is?
Well, I definitely have a huge passion for art, and a few years ago started to sing because I've been writing music for a very long time, but never had the courage to really go out there on stage and perform. And when I finally took that step.
Gun violence, especially mass shootings, are an ongoing threat in our society. What have we learned from these events which can help us prevent further crises of this nature?
Well, sadly, each one of these events is a major learning opportunity. And what we've learned is we need to look way beyond the traditional warning signs. We've actually begun to identify warning behaviors that tell us when someone's on the pathway to a mass shooting event.
The Guyana Elections Commission, GCOM, has given voters a 3-week deadline to collect their national identification cards or risk being removed from the voters list ahead of regional and general elections on March 2nd next year. GCOM says it will soon be publishing the names of people who were registered to vote in 2008 and have failed to collect their ID cards. But opposition leader Bart Jagdeo has described the move as illegal, and he says his party, the People's Progressive Party, will contest any such move. Voters in Guyana do not need an ID card to cast their ballots, as polling day staff have a photo of every voter next to their name and details. Yesterday, GCOM said it had conducted over 17,000 transactions so far through a claims and objections exercise, resulting in more than 3,900 new registrations. GCOM Public Relations Officer Yolanda Ward says there have also been over 9,500 transfers, as well as more than 400 photo retakes and 32 objections. Barbados is looking to increase trade opportunities with its CARICOM neighbors in Guyana and Suriname. The Ministry of Foreign Trade has been meeting with representatives from both countries this week at a forum to discuss business opportunities in agriculture, renewable energy, tourism, and other areas. Pointing to the latest statistics, Minister in the Ministry of Foreign Trade, Sandra Husband, said there's room for expansion of trade among CARICOM countries.
At present, the CARICOM region imports close to 20 billion US dollars of goods into this region. It will shock you to know that trade between CARICOM partners as at 2017 stood at a mere 1 billion. What it says to us is that there is major room for expansion of trade between our countries.
Husbands said the countries are also looking to take advantage of opportunities for free movement of goods, services, and labor under the CARICOM single market and economy.
One of the main objectives of the CSME is to improve the standards of living and work through the efficient use of labor, capital, land, and energy to make a viable single market that will generate prosperity for the region's citizens. 46 years later, our leaders are still faced with the problems of small enterprises, small populations, and limited revenues. We have made significant progress, but it is not yet enough. This is why the governments of Guyana, Suriname, and Barbados seek to mobilize their private sector to recognize that our only way out is to gain the economies of scale by using the CSME space.
The Jamaica government says it has signed a new bilateral security cooperation agreement with the United States that will assist in the fight against transnational crime. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang told legislators yesterday that the agreement was signed last Wednesday. He said the intelligence sharing agreement is expected to satisfy the legal requirements of Jamaica's constitution. Chang says the new agreement was necessary, given the fact that early last year, the Supreme Court found that the existing Memorandum of Understanding, which allowed for the use of intercepted information in prosecuting members of transnational criminal organizations, was unsatisfactory and inadequate.
We expect to conclude a similar agreement with Canada in short order. We operate under a different protocol with the United Kingdom, which is also being finalized. I want to inform the House that this agreement with the United States was pursued with the full knowledge of our Cabinet. There was no secret arrangement, and we so inform the House today, having come to a conclusion.
Stay with us, your midday sport is next. Topping our midweek sports, Bangladesh captain Shakib Al Hassan, who helped the Barbados Tridents win the CPL title just a few weeks ago, has been banned from all cricket for 2 years for failing to report corrupt approaches. But 1 year of the ban imposed by the International Cricket Council, the ICC, is suspended, which means he will be able to return to the sport on October 29th, 2020. But this effectively rules him out of Trident's title defense next year, with the flagship domestic T20 tournament set to bowl off in August 2020. The 32-year-old Shakib was slapped with the ban yesterday after admitting to 3 charges relating to requests for inside information for betting purposes. The ICC said he failed to report approaches during an international tri-series also involving Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe in January 2018 and the Indian Premier League that same year. The world governing body for cricket said Shakib was approached by a bookie named Deepak Agarwal for the first time during 2017 and since then remained in constant contact. Shakib is the top all-rounder in the one-day international rankings and has played 338 matches for Bangladesh. He was also a key member of the Barbados Trident squad that secured a second CPL title after defeating the Guyana Amazon Warriors in the final on October 12th. Head coach Floyd Reefer says he has high expectations of West Indies' emerging players as they prepare to do battle in the regional Super 50 starting next week. The development squad will play in Group B, staged in Trinidad, and will be against last year's losing finalists Guyana Jaguars, Windward Islands Volcanoes, visiting side United States, and hosts Red Force in the November 6th to December 1st campaign. Reefer says he expects to see some good performances from the players.
Obviously, it's a young team that we just put together, and it has a lot of talent in it. So, I'm eager and willing to work with these boys. So, I'm looking forward to putting that energy and that effort into the tournament and actually winning some cricket games.
And that's Caribbean in 10. Join us at 6:30 this evening for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.